Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Happy new week. This is Christmas week. So remember, on Thursday we are going to be doing our Christmas quiz from 7 o'clock. It's a 2-hour live stream at 7 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So be sure to check that out. The details are all over my social media channels for that. But today we're going to be doing the next 4 stages of the Fanhome release of Build a Dodge Charger. Now this is going to take us up to stage 98. Remember, there's only 110 stages, so there's 12 stages to go. You'll notice I haven't got the whole car up here. I've only got the shell again because now we're going to be putting the front wings on. I believe we're going to be putting the bonnet on as well, but I'll have to check that as well. I don't know if we need any parts from the last stage. Haven't really looked at the instructions, but this is going to be a big pack. I am going to need my part work upgrades, Max. I really don't want to scratch this lovely paintwork here. If you want to get this for yourself, I have put the link down here to the Fanhome website. You can get that all the way from pack 1. But without further ado, let's get cracking. So here is stage 95. A little bit of the magazine again, but we're going to be starting now with a front left wing. This is quite simple. It's just like 2 screws. Going to be putting this onto the side of the vehicle. We do have this little section here that I need to attach onto the back of the lens. I think we had the lens in the last pack, so we're going to need to put all of that together as well. So when it's finished, it's going to look just like that. And when I was talking about the lenses, this is what we had in the last pack, so I've got this out ready as well. So this lovely paintwork there is the front left wing, and the first thing we're going to do is just put that lens in there. So we do have some lens back-ins which are located L and R because we're doing the left one. I'll take that, but we can just take any one of these little lenses here, and all we're going to do is just match the lens with the frame so it fits flush like that. As you see, we have got this little section coming out the top like that. Quite simply then, we're just going to be taking the wing, and this is going to go in this way, so that little flap that we saw is at the top there. And then I've got the left hand side reflector, which is just going over the top there to hold that in like that. And that's actually held in with 2 CM screws. So I haven't put the part work upgrades mat down yet because I'm holding it in my hand. But let's get these all in. I'm going to use my heavy duty screwdriver here to get that in nice and tight. There we go. That looks like that when it's on. Put up my part work upgrade mat now and bring over the car, because this quite simply is just going to go over the top of this section just like that there. Now it's going to be held in on the other side. I'm going to keep this on its roof, I think, actually, like that, with FM screws just through this side here. Now it takes 4 of these, so 1, 2, 3, and there's a slight one just at the top there as well. The 4th one is actually coming in from the top here, so I'm bringing it down this way. There we go, and I can't get that on any tighter. Turn this back over and revolve it round, and there you go. That's in place, and that's all there is to do in that stage. So it probably comes as no surprise then that in issue 96 we're just doing exactly the same thing but for the wing on the other side. So once again we're going to take the lens, put that into the frame just like that, offer the frame up to the wing, and then put the little brackets over the top to keep that in, held in again with CM screws. And there you go, that's both of those in place. And then in a similar way, I'm just going to be putting this wing onto this section here, and again attaching that from the inside. And when that one's in, that means we've now got the wings on both sides of the car, that side there and that side there. So stage 97, flicking through to our instructions, we're going to be doing the front windscreen wipers here. Looks like we've got the tray here. We've got a little firewall by the look of it, the windscreen wipers. We're going to put all of this onto the car. So a lot of the details now going onto the outside of the car. So by the end, we will have some bits left over, just like that, but that's going to be in place. So the first things I'm going to get out are the stalks and blades for the windscreen wipers. Now the blades here do have little pins just coming out from each side. They're going to go into each hole on this side of the stalk. So just got to line this up, get this in, and then make sure they're both into place without breaking anything. But when they're in, they should look just like that there. Do the same on the other one. So these are just going into the holes just here. So I'm going to get them in. And when it's in, it should look just like that. I'll do the other side. What I'm doing with these is I'm putting them in sort of at the angle that they're meant to go in to this section. And then I am using my rubber mallet just to help bang that into place. Like that. Then turn it down to where it's going to go like that. I can put that to one side and bring over the engine housing, which is a bit of metal looking like that. And I've got two engine catches to go into place here. Now they're held in with a CM screw. It is going this way and it's in these hexagonal holes just here. So this is going to go like that, held in on the other side with the CM screw, which I've got loaded up. And make that nice and tight. Now these are metal, so they're not going to break. Do the other side. So that should look like that when it's finished. Bring over the car again. And it's this front section that I'm looking at here. This is just going to go on the top. Whoops, other way around. Just like that there. With these tabs coming upwards. They're going to be held in with RM screws at these 2 points here. Now it takes 4 of these screws, so I'll get all of these in. And then believe it or not, that's all there is to do in that stage. So if I just put this to one side, we do have some AM screws and some PM screws left. And I also have what you see in the tray here. So in the final stage, stage 98 we got here, we're going to be working on the bonnet. Now we haven't seen this since stage 1. And that looks just like that. Put that to one side. We're going to be adding the bonnet catch details here, some of the parts from the other side, and then we're going to be having it ready to put the hinges on. But they're teasing us we don't actually do that in this stage. Now it is actually turning out that all the parts you see here, we're not actually using in this pack from this stage. So I'm going to keep everything in the pack exactly as you can see them now. I'm bringing up my part work upgrade mat, and I know this is going to annoy some of you, but where we did the bonnet before, does need a clean, I've got to turn it over, and now I've got to take out all of these screws that we had put in at the start. Oh dear. Okay, so let's take these all out. Does annoy me that we put things together and then later on in a build it's saying we have to take them apart, but it is what it is. There's 6 screws here, I believe. But there we go. That's out. And it's this section here that I want. I'm just making sure. Oh, there is. I don't think there's any more screws. No, there is. There's 2 more. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws, I believe. Can that come out now? Nope. 8 screws, I guess. Yep, we've got 1 down the centre here. 8 screws. No, there's another one. 9 screws. Okay, can we get it out? We can get it out now. Excellent. And it's this part that I'm interested in. And what I need is this bonnet catch, which looks just like this here, and some MP screws. The bonnet cap's going to go on with the hook pointing towards the interior here. So it's going to go on just like that there, held with an MP screw from the other side. So turn that over and get an MP screw in here. Why we could have done this in stage 1, I don't know. because now we've done that, I'm going to bring back the bonnet and put all of those screws back in again. Here you go. They're all back in, but this time we've got the addition of having a bonnet catch. Now I need this bonnet reinforcement, which looks just like that. I want it this way round because this is going to be going into this section just here, like that. It's going to be held in with these AM screws. Here's the second one. And just one over this side. Turn this over, but being very gentle because we don't want to break now that little catch. That's why I've got it on the mat. We need to take off these little lenses from the sprue. That one's one. And that one's two. These are going into the indents that you can see just on each side here. So I'll get these pushed in. I think they are directional because they are shaped. So one in there. And the other one just in this side here. They're held in from the other side, again with those MP screws. Not too tight because you are going into plastic. That's one. And as you see, they will fall out easy. That one's two. And that's all there is to do in this stage. I am just going to give that just a quick polish up. You don't want to see my fingerprints everywhere. Now I probably will use some Colour Magic, Turtle Wax Black Colour Magic on this when the car's done, and that will bring that black up absolutely lovely with no scuffs. But there you go, that's what that's looking like. That's all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in this pack. Now we do have some parts left over, as I said, which we haven't used, which is pretty much the whole of this pack. So I'm going to keep them in there, but that's all there is to do. What a bizarre thing having to go back and just take off the whole bonnet and take it apart just to put one piece in. I think we could have done that in stage one. But there you go. I mean, the car is looking absolutely amazing. Say the car, it's just the frame at the moment. So there you go. I hope you like that video. Tomorrow, I think we're going to be working on R2-D2. So be sure to tune in with that. But I really hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.